Is at City Hall Park, where they have everything set up. They're getting ready. They're going to have the keys to the city ceremony once the parade steps off and sort of comes to a culmination, and then they'll have a little lunch break and come out. And Otis, what's it look like right now?
Well, Maurice, the parade indeed is making its way up here to City Hall, and as you can see, some of the ticker tape is also making its way down here. You can feel the anticipation building as the fans can't wait to see the women's national team make their way up here. And I know you guys have a Sky Blue FC player in studio. Well, I have one out here. Nikki Stanton of Sky Blue FC, a midfielder, a center.
Centerman.
Centerman,
yes.
That's right. You've had the pleasure of playing with a lot of these players. How proud are you of them and this accomplishment?
It's awesome, and I think it's really great for the growth of women's soccer as well. They're all great humans in general, so I think that that's also a big step. So.
Now, you were 8 years old in 1999 when there was that watershed moment when the U.S. won the World Cup then. How did it affect you then? Who was your favorite player on that team? Because you did tell me that you started playing at 4, but at 8 years old, how did that inspire you?
Yeah, I was a huge fan of Tiffany Milbritt, and I remember obviously Mia Hamm, Michelle Akers, Christy Rampone. She was Christy Pierce back then, but she was on the team, and I remember just looking up to her, and to be on her team now on Sky Blue, I remember coming to my first practice and being like, hey, like, I want your autograph, but like also, can we like play pass? Like, I don't know. It was really cool. It was a surreal moment in my life. It was cool.
I'm sure you got a selfie with her or something like
a
that.
couple.
And we're seeing all along the parade route young girls out there that are looking up to them. What does it mean to them to see, to be so close to their heroes, the ones that they pattern themselves out, are the ones that they want to fulfill this achievement when they get older?
I think it puts their goals one step closer almost, because it's like you can see that they reach their goals, and it makes them able to reach theirs almost a little bit closer. So
back in the studio, they were talking about the viewership for the final, how it outdid the NBA finals, and the 1999 final, which was, like I said, a watershed moment, 18 million. Well, this blew that away. Is this the thing that's going to give women's soccer in general, that shot in the arm that's going to push it over the top where it becomes even more popular?
You know, I think so. I really do. This is huge. We're world champions, and the Olympics are next year, and I think we've won it the last 3 years, so why not make it 4? So world champs, why not be Olympic champions, and then boom, soccer's huge again. So
there you go.
On a roll.
We know you as Nikki Stanton, but your nickname is Goody?
Yeah.
Hey, please explain that to our audience, why you were called Goody, because you're very rambunctious when you started out.
Yeah, well, it stands for get used to it. I played up 2 years when I was younger, and I was really mean on the field, but only on the field. And I would just push people over and be like, get used to it. So kind of a diva,
but this is a great moment. Put into perspective what it was like when you saw them actually achieve their goal. Their mission, of course, was not to get to the finals. It was to win it all.
It was.
What did it feel like for you? Because I know as an American, I felt a tremendous amount of patriotism when I saw it.
Yeah.
How did it affect you?
I mean, I was pumped. I was screaming. I was cheering. I think that it was, yeah, the girls on the field won it, but I think it was kind of just a collection of them, like, playing for the fans, playing for the team, playing for the sport, like, everything coming together, and it was just awesome. And they got it done. They scored 5 goals in the finals. Like, it was great. It could not have been better.
And you're a centerman. Explain to us how difficult it was for that Carly Lloyd midfield shot. I mean, we're looking at this and we're going, this is unreal. How difficult is that to get it over the goalie like that?
Yeah, well, first let me tell you, kicking it 54 yards is not easy. I mean, our goalies even struggle. So that was awesome. And she beat a player, looked up, and just kicked it. And it was, like, accurate, and it was unreal. I was like, are you kidding? So I'm going to try it one day, maybe. We'll see.
And that certainly wouldn't happen to your goalie, right?
Oh, no. Brittany Cameron? Oh. No.
That's right. All right, guys. Thanks a lot, Nikki. We'll catch up a little bit later on. Back to you guys in the studio now.